After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And it's a bunch formation. It's Daniels. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Looking to throw. It's Beck. The receiver makes the catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They hold up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Graham behind the line. It's Johnson. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down here. And the single back takes the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Takes the handoff. It's Lyle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Back to throw. It's Klubnik. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Bringing pressure. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Throws it to the right. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Methodical but effective, Bill. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Dropping back, it's Beck. Makes the grab, it's Daniels. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Daniels.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
That completion makes it second and short. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. With his Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
On first down, it's play action. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Beck. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Canes!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it's a direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Direct snap. Pressure is coming. Grab behind the line. It's Klubnik. Tackle tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. Quick throw testing the middle. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Oh, what a grab! And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw. It's back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a formed tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage?
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The field goal is good. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Timeout call by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple of points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Scanning the field. It's Beck. He escapes the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a man. Pulls it in. It's Lyle. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 8 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
The tackle. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 23. That's solid coverage. They'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's exactly exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Looks left and finds his target there. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails, and they're still trailing. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off for this big interception.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he makes the catch. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal backed up. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Speck. Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Pass caught, 2nd down now. They run it from the gun. He's got the first and still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert third and short here from the 50. That's caught. It's Daniels. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Beck. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
He's hit as he throws it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Clemson. A great catch and run for 6. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He's got it inside the 15. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. What a catch! That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To throw, it's Beck. Looking for the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
getting set up. It's a first down play. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Quick catch over the middle. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And he runs it into the end zone. The two-point try makes this a tie game during the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To the air, it's Klubnik. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. That's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this. Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Dropping back, it's Beck. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Send the back in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
What a game here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Close to the tight end. That is broken up and incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! The sophomore making an excellent catch there.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Tigers!
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down one now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Just when things were looking bleak, Chris, the defense comes up with a momentum-changing interception, and they set themselves up with the opportunity to take the lead back, and this time maybe for good.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Throwing up play action. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. The ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And he'll drop back here on third down. With the catch, it's Daniels. And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. And the Canes bring their punt team onto the field. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. To throw, it's Klubnik. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call